Hello folks, once again, Paul here for Hookah.org, giving you a video review of another hookah tobacco. This one is for Fantasia Black Martini. Now I'm going to be very clear, I'm a bit of an alcohol snob. I like martinis. I really like the classic gin martini, and when I saw the name Black Martini, not only was I a little confused as to what a black martini is supposed to be, but I knew for a fact that this was going to taste nothing like a martini. Now, the clouds are obviously very good. Fantasia is a modern tobacco that is pretty heavily loaded with glycerin and molasses and juice and whatever, so you're going to get good clouds. The mouthfeel is pretty much non-existent, but that's really not what you smoke Fantasia for. The flavor's pretty strong, but the flavor itself is cherry. It's actually a surprisingly realistic cherry. If I were to judge this just as a cherry flavor, I'd actually say it was pretty good. It's not over the top like cherry candy or even over the top artificial like chemical cherry. It is a decent middle of the road black cherry flavor with very little that reminds me of a martini of any kind. There's a slight spiciness to it that, in the package, in the smell, comes across a little bit as a black licorice note. That kind of exists in the smoke. But it's really more of a kind of nondescript, spicy savoriness. I really thought that this was going to be overly sweet. It's not. It's actually surprisingly dry for a Fantasia flavor. I gotta say, I don't hate this one, but I mean, as a martini flavor, it gets, frankly, a 1 out of 10 because it has really good smoke, and it's tasty, but it tastes nothing like a martini, of any kind. Now, as a cherry flavor, I'd actually put it pretty middle of the road, maybe a 6 or a 7. I think it can do worse than this, but I think it can do a lot better too. I could see keeping this one on hand for the people who want to try like a fruity flavor and don't want something with a lot of tobacco notes to it or with a lot of robust heaviness. Obviously there's no buzz of any kind, so it's a great starter tobacco, but it's not one that I'm going to smoke fairly regularly. I'll enjoy it, and I'll definitely enjoy the rest of the pack that I have, but I am probably not going to be picking this one up again. Anyways, that's it. This is Paul for Hookah.org. Please make sure to sign up for the forums and give us your opinions on this tobacco, or just on the forums, please. We've got great conversations going. If you have tried this tobacco, leave us a review in the review section, or you can go down below and let us know what you think in the YouTube comments. So, once again, this is Paul for Hookah.org saying thank you very much, and happy smoking.